Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragons Are Cats. I am your host, Dragons Are Cats, and we're going to be playing some D&D Dragon Brew. And we're going, and I can hear myself. That's okay. Who cares? We got this. Pro streamers. All right. So previously, in our fantastic adventure, our heroes were teleported from the swamp ruins of the lair of Varagamantha, who then teleported them all after nearly having them for a snack, realizing they weren't a part of the cult of the dragon, and figuring, hey, I'm going to use these fleshy weaklings to do my bidding and keep my secret safe. After agreeing, the dragon then teleported them all and said, go to this mountain, kill this dragon within the old lair of the old dragon that used to claim the mayor's territory. Kill it. And then bring me back a black sapphire. After being dropped, the party went through a old dwarven hold that looked like it had been abandoned for quite some time, except for a band of orcs that have decided to call this place their home. After some incredible stealth rolls, some very smart tactical thinking, and then a near miss that breaches all kinds of safety concern for OH&S workers at the gorge, where Belvin nearly fell off to his death. Oh, possible death. The party then made their way into a orc commons, where after clearing out a band, they came in. And after a minute and a half, wolves came out and attacked, followed by a wave and another wave of orcs. They fought a very hard battle. And as Sandstorm went to investigate, he was struck by a great axe being held by an ogre, 10 feet tall, ugly, wearing furs and hide armor. He approaches into the room, and looks around at the room, and just grunts. I'm gonna have you all for dinner! And then raises his great axe up to his shoulder in a wide swing as he's coming forward. We then left the party as they prepared themselves in their stances, going for a massive, nice little anime finish. I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative again.
Ooh, we're in a great formation too. I like this.
Yeah.
Belvin up front.
No.
Oh yeah, Belvin up front for sure.
I hope this guy's slow.
Well,
Otherwise someone's getting squashed.
All right.
oh shit, this is the Lord of the Rings music?
Hell yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Fucking yeah, it sounds like it. This is awesome.
It is.
This is sick.
Yeah, it definitely
Are we
is.
in the mines of Moria?
I might have to change that then.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure.
Wait, that means there's a Balrog somewhere.
Is
I
that-
think we should leave.
Is it copyright? I'm not sure.
Oh, see, that's the problem. It could be copyright.
We'll find out if the stream gets muted.
It's on
It's
Fanbase.
not live.
So who
It's
knows?
only the VODs that get muted, not
Yeah,
like us
true.
right now. Someone's like
Right.
live tracking.
Report.
Mute that stream.
Copyright report.
Sandstorm's 10.
Not that
Alright,
quick.
sorry
you
about
just every stream
Lay,
at
oh
once.
yeah, go do Ikram. We are also down a player tonight, so I'll be taking care of Ikram's shenanigans. And I gotta.
And yet I'm the fastest out of all of you. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, and you're much faster than this dude too.
That's good.
I am like half frightened from a massive ogre.
Where's Ikram at? Oh, is that your 5?
Ikram, yeah, that's Ikram. Because he rolled a nat 2.
Does everyone else get that where like, do they see their own name in the turn order?
Yeah, everyone
yeah,
does.
yeah, I see my name.
Okay, I thought it was like, why is my name there? But So you see your own name, I see. What's
That way
round
you can see it's
calculation?
you.
I see everyone's name
Actually, I gotta get rid of that.
because I have to have access to everyone's thing for the stream.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I have
It's not
Wow.
bullshit.
I feel so violated.
I hope so.
All right. Let's
Hey, stop
kick it
touching
off,
my
chat.
character.
Now, just remember also, we are playing the last. This is probably going to be the last game for this month, where we're supporting the Cancer Council as part of our charity for this cycle. And after this, we'll be moving on to monthly charities and try to help raise awareness for them. We're currently supporting the Cancer Council, and through donations, they can affect the game, but also help those in need get to and from their residence, to hospitals, to appointments, get equipment that they need, and help families that are going through this, as it is a very trying, hard experience on everyone. So, yeah, if you can, do feel free to donate. There is a little menu in the doobly-doo, and you can figure out what you want from there. But if you can't afford it, please don't. Please don't, because everyone struggles now and then. So, but yeah, let's kick it off as we got first up. Belvin, Serpenthelm, shield up, sword back, ready to fight.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I am going to use my vow of enmity at
Yep.
him. Just point him and just be like, "You will be slain today."
He just kind of grins his teeth and just right at you.
And then I'm just gonna get into range of him and attack him.
All right, we'll run up close, get some stabby stabs happen.
This tactic out of it. What a great tactic, Belvin.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I have inspiration.
You have advantage.
Inspiration.
Oh, you're very lucky
You
then.
have, you have advantage from Val.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to change it, but still, I'll count
Roll
that
again.
because if I fuck that up, then that's my bad.
So,
All right.
Just a
Ooh,
20
look
hit.
at that. A 20 does hit. A 20 sinks straight into his skin as you, as he's got his axe up in the air and he's bringing it down. You get you bring your sword up. And as you go for a stab, he brings the length of the weapon out and goes to parry. Looks like he is going to send yours flying, but at the very last second, you twist your elbow and then slice into his arm, spraying blood across the cavern walls.
And,
And
I
then
also divine smite him.
So yeah, and as it cuts through, radiant light glows from the edge of your blade, basically half cauterizing the wound, half leaving it seared and burnt. It's disgusting. But yeah.
And I attack him again.
All right, you attack him again.
Nice. God damn.
All right, yeah, that hits too. So he reels from that and steps back. He's like, "Ah!" And then he, as he does, you can see that his thigh is just completely open. You just sink the pointy end just above his knee and twist. And he's not liking you at the moment.
And I divine smite him again.
Ah! Tell me real quick, is
God
Divine
damn.
Smite a bonus action?
No.
I just want to check.
She hit it
No,
at
it
the
can be used whenever an attack action has been made.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I just wanted some
God.
clarification on that. That is badass. All right, I got to do calculations.
cat kill? No.
What's that? 20.
For 42 points of damage.
Kapow.
And with that slicing into his knee, there's just a rush of blood coming out, and he just drops to it, kind of clenching it. It's just like, ah, ah.
And as my bonus action, I would like to shield bash him.
Fuck.
Bonus action to Vow of Enmity.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was too. Yes, that's right. Damn it.
I want more moves.
I wanted to, I just wanted to keep in
That
him.
was it.
Just,
Just like, dude.
Is this revenge for what was that last character? Last campaign, they got his head smashed in by an ogre. The monk.
oh yeah, that's right. And he got his.
Robbie wasn't there.
He
For that
died.
one.
That's right. I remember that.
Someone got clubbed by an ogre and died.
That was my guy.
That sounds about right. Fucking Skyrim.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Next up,
that's
we
me.
have. Next up, we have Sandstorm.
I get inspired by my brother's fucking awesome badassery. So I literally just like charge in behind him and I slide. I do like a sort of a soccer bloody slide tackle underneath his legs and get both my daggers and sort of try to cut both his tendons in his knees, both his ACLs or whatever. As I go past. As I slide through under his legs. And I go for the attacks.
All right, make your attacks.
Advantage, because Belvin is right there.
Yep.
And this time I did darts of wounding accidentally.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Oh, before I forget, my taxi obsession.
All right, what's your tabaxi?
During the fight, I just realized, and I say, number 4, I like to push things off tables.
All right. This is going to be great. Okay. So, let's count that out. A good amount. All right.
So I've slide in. I can be my character now, so I fixed it.
31, I think.
And I end up behind him. Like, I end up behind him because I slide underneath him.
All right. So, how do you want to do this? As you slide underneath him, as you run around beside Belvin, you drop to one knee and just slide. Your cloak billows behind you. You pull your daggers out at the exact same time, flip them off to the sides, and just slash into his ACLs and hamstrings. Just nice and deep through the knee. You can feel the cartilage break through through your daggers, and just out from the other side as you keep on sliding, and then twist over onto the ground. As you
lose no momentum at all. The daggers are that good.
Exactly, they just cut through. So the
Slide on
electricity
my starboard.
flash off, flame off the other, and just bring him in close, and then use your
And then
body
I do
weight
the cool
to
like
lift yourself over.
I do the cool like knee bent, look over my shoulder, anime style.
And with that, he drops to the ground on top of.
And then explosions go off.
Melvin, make a dexterity saving throw as this guy falls forward onto you. This nearly 300 kilo, 10 foot tall beast just falls straight on top of you. But yeah, you managed to actually see that happen, and then just backstep real quick out of the way as the orc hits the ground, as the ogre hits the ground with a massive that echoes throughout the chambers.
Brother kill. That's what it's called, the brother combo. And we knock.
And then we fist it out.
And it's like, and then like explosion comes from our fist. Awesomeness. This is like an anime episode now.
Yeah.
That music just like hyped up. Like that's what I was
I was
hearing.
like, what is going on here?
This is awesome.
The
Crazy,
mood just
like-
suddenly changed.
Crazy colors and stuff in the background going off, and we're just like, yeah.
His blood
Good
is
work, bro.
actually
That explosion no one looks at.
And we both walk off into the distance explosion.
yeah. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Sandstorm then stands back up. There's no wind in the cave, but somehow his cape's blowing.
Yeah. There's a fan in the corner. Come on, effects.
All right. So,
Well,
with the ogre dead, dropped in front of you guys, everything's gone quiet again after the creature has crash to the ground. A little bit of dirt and loose rocks fall from overhead and dribble onto the ground and on the corpse.
I
your
would like to check his person to make sure he doesn't have any set of keys on him.
Okay, so as you go over and look through the corpse of this dead ogre, you see he's basically wearing a massive kind of overalls, massive boots, and he looks like he's got a belt that has skulls laden around the belt, and also massive leather belts that have been turned into braces for him. As you rifle through his pockets, you don't really find much. You find a half-eaten lizard, missing a tail, missing a few legs and a head. It looks like it has some dead meat, some dry dead meat in its pockets. But for keys or anything, no, you can't find anything.
Cool.
Do we need food, guys?
Well, you guys had something to eat at breakfast, which was about 6 hours ago.
I've got rations, but that's
Yeah.
probably about it.
We've all got rations.
Apparently, I have 8, but that's since the start of the game.
We started at 10 a few days ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like 1 per day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've been reducing it or not.
No, we're all on
Yeah.
8. 'Cause we finished
Okay,
2
cool.
days worth.
So, like, I'm just gonna pocket the lizard
So
without anyone noticing.
Nibble
make
on
a-
it every now and again.
make a sleight of hand check.
No one notices.
What lizard?
Belvin
Yeah.
pulls it out of the pocket of the creature, then just drops it on the ground and goes back to scampering through it. And at that very quick time, you take your front foot paw, claw around it, and drag it behind your other paw, and then slowly squat down beside him. Ask him, is there anything on him? And then pick up the lizard and put him in your back pocket.
You never know when we run out and we're starving and lost in here. I'll pull out the lizard and Belle will be like, "Fuck! I wish I had that lizard."
I heard cat's pretty tasty.
Oh shit! I had
Oh
tiefling.
no!
Nah, just heaps leathery.
Nah, I reckon just human. What do you reckon?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Bayron?
That's only Belvin, isn't it? No one else is
It's
human.
not cannibalism if we eat a human.
Yeah, it isn't.
You guys could try.
Anyway, can I search the Orog, the smarter one, whatever it was? I think it was this one.
Yeah, so the Orog was this one over here.
Okay.
He's holding a great sword. As you come over to him, you look on his person. He seems to, underneath his plate and around his belt, he's got a few belt pouches on him. Where is the thing? There it is. You see, as you rifle through his pockets, he's got a vial of red liquid, and he also looks like he has a key on him.
Can I tell what the red liquid is?
Make an Arcana check.
23.
Lizards, red liquids. Who knows? You know this. It's
lizard
it's a-
blood.
potions of healing usually smell sweet. For some reason, this one's just been in my pocket for way too long. And
Salty.
it does smell a little salty. Yeah. Yum yum.
I think it's blood.
Can I tell if it would be useful?
Lick it.
With you 23, yeah, you think it would still be roughly in date?
Roughly.
Roughly.
It's just the best before
Very-
it's not used by.
You
I'm just
think
imagining,
after it loses.
imagining like potions of healing and woolies. They're on sale. Gotta get rid of them. They're almost out of date.
Oh, they turn green when they're out of date, man. Who knows?
But I'll
Yeah.
take the key,
Alright.
and I'm guessing it's for the cage down here. That's just an
Okay, so
assumption. But
as you look down down towards the cage after rifling out this key, you can see that a row of roughly hewn sapling trunks forms a crude but serviceable barrier across the mouth of this small cave area. You can see that a door in one end that is locked with an iron padlock secures the room, and inside you see two filthy prisoners, these deep dwarves, these grey skinned, white bearded, both bald on top of their heads. Drogar, as you know them as.
would any of us actually know what Droga are?
Actually, yeah,
Dwarga?
I think you do.
I'm not sure if any of us would know, because they're from the Underdark.
Yeah, they're from the
Out of
Underdark.
character. I
But
know.
they look completely like dwarves, so you can just be like, oh, they dark skinned dwarves. Cool.
They're sad dwarves.
Alright.
So, what are you doing here? Are you dwarves? Why did the orcs take you captive?
They just look at you, head to the side a little bit, and one of them just goes, "Huh," and begins to step back away from you.
I don't think they understand me. Alright.
Does anyone know?
Does anyone know Dwarvish?
I don't know. Don't think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
Oh, call him over. Anyone know Dwarvish?
Belvin. I'd know Belvin speaks Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Belvin, can
Alright.
you come and try and talk to
Oh,
these dwarves?
I learned Dwarvish because there was a few Dwarvish people that come through Greenus all the time. So that's why I learned it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna recommend to Sandstorm if he could sneak in, check what's up this way, since the orcs were coming up this way. If he could use his sneakiness
Yeah, man. I could. No worries, brother.
while I go handle
I'm gonna-
this shit.
Creep out here and have a look. Boom.
Guys, you know
Nothing
the
out
rules.
this way so far.
Ikram's going to sit on some of the crates that are in this room. He's going to rifle through some of them. He's going to break off a little bit of the wood and begin to chew on some of the wood.
Good
Alright,
replacement
found a
for
weird
bark. His barrels.
Right, so Sandstorm, before you go out there, make me you get to where you are, but make me a perception check as you're going through the way.
Whoa, where'd you actually go?
Yeah, I can't see him either.
Yeah, to the right.
It's over here.
Went to the first interesting thing.
Alright, so, oh boy.
Are you
So,
being stealthy though, as well?
Oh yeah, that's
Are
the whole point.
all right, well, let's roll a stealth check.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Do we have that thing still?
No,
No,
no
that's
pass
gone.
without trace.
no pass without trace. So, as you go into here from the tunnel, the the ogre came out of, you see haphazardly stacked crates, barrels, and sacks and bundles of bundles that crowd this long cavern. To the north, you can see two finished passageways that open to the east and the west, and you see a narrower, open cave mouth that leads south. As you come to the southeast corner, you see an old well full of murky water.
Okay. Don't know if I should touch that. I'm gonna leave that there and see if I'm gonna go get Ikram to see if he can investigate with his nature skills.
Okay. So as you make a stealth check as you slowly make your way back here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Wow, consistency. Good. Make another
sausage.
perception check as you go back, as well.
We just got a
What
donation.
the hell's going on?
Wow.
Good night, Triotic Druid. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you sleep well at 6 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Yeah, very consistent. I enjoy that. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's see.
I'll try to keep it up for you. Hey, Ogre man, need your help. Where are you? The hell is he? Oh, there he is. I can't say. It's crazy. This lighting's crazy.
Yeah.
There he is. There, I can see him now.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
We
Yes?
got a donation.
Oh, we did. Oh, that's wonderful.
Holy shit!
Who was it
Whoa,
from?
we were.
You're going to bed and I'm getting ready for work. Oh, Wandering Silence. That's amazing. Yeah, let me see who it's from. 1 second, everybody. This is important. All right. Oh, no. So, while that's loading, Whoa!
There we go. That's the reaction. We're just waiting.
There's the reaction.
Whoa! Whoa!
I think you're gonna have to make a new
Shuggy
bloody.
Pixels! Whoa!
That's amazing.
That's insane! Thank you so much! Oh, Shuggy Pixels! Alright, I'm gonna have to message you because you how do you want to do this? That is insane.
He can take over as DM, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can replace Rob as Ikram.
Yeah, you now become one of our players.
oh yeah. Hey, guess who's getting a guest appearance on the show? Hey, yeah, you could buy away. And no, I'm kidding. Oh, thank you, Shuggy Pixels. Oh, that's amazing. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Scroll down. Look at the.
You
The
should add more
rewards.
to the shopping list.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add $100 legendary item shopping thing. Wow. Yeah. Shuggy Pixels. Scroll down and take a look at the menu, or you can send me a message, or I'll send you a message, and we'll figure out what you want your donation to go to.
Jeez,
She wants
thank you
she
very
wants us all
much.
to have fun as well. Thank you. Oh, all right.
Speechless.
Okay. All right. Thanking Shuggy Pixels so much. We'll bring it back into game. Wow.
Like we're all in shock. We're just like, now what?
But Sandstorm, as you're back over here and passing back,
Yeah. Oh shit! I moved again.
as you,
I remember my way back, right? Like,
yeah, you hold on before you go anywhere.
You wouldn't get
Before,
You've been like
Before
20
you-
minutes.
oh crap!
before you go anywhere, you notice that some of the mundane supplies in the room cover over here, right over here, what looks to be a loose-fitting stone within the cavern's walls.
Oh,
Within and on the floor, you can see drag marks as if the stone's been moved out and in over the course of time.
well, using common sense, I'm going to pick this stone up and drag it away.
Okay, so as you look behind the stone and pull it out, you can see that there's a small lock strongbox within a small little side cavern of the wall. Very
Well,
small,
I
about
have
half a foot wide, half a foot deep.
I have the ability to unlock things, so I will use my thieves' tools. Oh, what? I clicked it once, I swear. What the hell? The first one.
All right.
There's no lag now, so now I'm probably like double clicking for
Compensating
fast.
for it, yeah.
All right, so as you attempt to unlock it, the design is just too tough. This lock, it's just too
Ah.
much in. You can't get the tumblers right. There's no click.
Shit.
It looks like a very very well made box.
So, can I use Can I work out if I try and keep trying, will I just keep failing or?
No, you've basically been defeated by the lock. You
Okay, I can't try. Okay.
Yeah.
Did my these tool break or they're still good?
No, they're still good. They're still good.
Okay. What about a weapon? Like a magical dagger. Would that help?
You can try.
Oh no, that's a trap.
Magical weapons can't get destroyed, can they? In theory.
I think they
which
can, but they're like harder to break, basically.
Depends on the DM.
Depends on
Yeah.
Carl's mood.
You won't do that to me, really. Let me just check. I forget which one's which.
Alright.
Which one has the lightning damage?
Dagger of Vengeance.
Thank you. That's right.
You're not having good rolls.
I'm not having did it all last
Holy
week.
shit.
Shit.
As you pull out the dagger, there's an arc of lightning towards the box. As you go and whack the lock, it just reflects off and sends.
Because like this is like the first
little
lock
bolts
in
arcing.
history. The first lock in history that's defeated me, and I'm like, how dare you defeat me?
You guys hear from beyond the cavern a
Shit, I might need Belvin's great sword or some shit.
Or maybe a key.
Yeah, but I won't
maybe.
let it defeat me.
If the
Maybe
key's
a
not for
trap.
the cage, then it's probably for the lock.
Well, I don't know any of this intel, by the
No,
way.
no.
Okay,
Why not?
so
I'll
while-
just give up and go back to the party and say I found something. And I'm not going to tell them anything that happened here.
Wait, if it's a lockbox, it's only small, right?
yeah, it's only small. It's only about that big. But
Oh, okay. So it's not.
So
Okay,
you
I'll
probably
pick
you
that
can
up.
pick it up.
Yeah. Pocket that. I won't pocket it. I'll carry it. And
Like, how big
I'll
are your
go back
pockets?
to the party and give them my intel.
Okay, so while he was off doing that, over in the commons, Belvin and Casimir stand between these tree trunks that have been put in place to form a crude cage, locked door to the left. These two these two grey dwarves standing inside and just talking dwarvish back and forth between each other.
Is that loud enough for me to hear that?
Oh, absolutely. They're talking as if they don't realize no one else speaks dwarf. It's just you hear him say, "Pretty impressive that they got through and even got to Oath." And the other one goes, "Indeed. Surface fighters are better than surface orcs." Gerard would probably enjoy seeing them.
And then I'm just gonna go, who's Gerard?
And their heads just snap towards you instantly and just stare at you. And
I'm kind of just like on my knee, just like looking at him.
What you think about?
make a persuasion check.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I just got that Facebook going off. I can hear it.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, guys. Da da. Yeah. Okay. Tab. Okay. Oh, we're so happy. All right. So, yeah, he looks at you and they look at each other and look at you, a double take, and they just go, "Let us out. We'll tell you." in Dwarvish. He's our forward vanguard. Yeah.
Well,
Give us
how
our
come the orcs would take you as prisoner, not just kill you on the spot?
weapon. You gotta ask that to the elf. They keep on. The big fat one you just killed.
We can't ask him now.
That was
They don't understand what I'm saying,
one of them. The other one looks at you and says,
and I don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
So
You
it's like,
can't hear what
that
they're
wasn't
saying.
actually like meant to be in character or anything.
"Oh yeah, don't worry, I know." The other one looks at you, Melvin, and goes, "That was 5 of us here. I found 5 of us. They seems they have a thing for torture. It's admirable."
Well, what's the benefit to us for us to let you go?
They look into each other, and they put their they rub their fingers on their nose, and the other one and they wink at each other, and they say in Dwarvish, "You let us out, we'll guide you. We'll guide you to Dugredden's door."
This was Drugen's
Find
fortress,
out.
wasn't it?
Yes.
But it's been abandoned for a while, and the orcs took over it.
Ever since the dragon attacked.
I'm gonna have to talk to my companions, and I might get back to you. And then I'm gonna talk to Casimir about his proposal.
What was my proposal?
But I don't trust him.
Okay, so Belvin says he doesn't trust him.
Are they dwarves? They seem different.
They definitely seem like dwarves, but
They
Belvin, but
did seem a bit shadier than most dwarves I've seen.
and their dwarven dialect and pronunciation was a little bit weird, but you could definitely make it out.
We should help them though. They're prisoners here.
I just wanna ask Sandstorm one thing first.
He comes back in the room as you turn around to find him. He's just got a box.
Look what I found, guys.
What's that?
Box?
I thought it has a lock on it, and I thought, oh, why not see if you guys can unlock it?
Can I use physics, Kyle?
You can try.
Alright, can I use shape water to put water inside the lock and then freeze it? Which will make the water expand and should break the lock.
You can certainly try. I would
You
like
can
you
always
to
try.
roll. I would like you to roll Arcana
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, ha. That's not good.
Ooh, 18? It's
Ooh,
not bad.
It's not the worst.
unfortunately, no. I'd like you to make an investigation check on the metal.
Okay.
Didn't someone say they have a key?
24.
Yeah, you realize that this is a very rare ore. You know that for a fact while you were in wizard training at Candlekeep, that you did study that there were some dark entities in the world that had filled suits of adamantine armor
Adamantine is almost unbreakable.
Oh shit.
It's basically adamantium from.
Is it a? Yeah, I worked that out. Is it
Did you say that? Because if you said that, Belvin is interested in adamantine.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh,
an actual mechanical lock? It's 100% mechanical.
Yep. Very
Okay.
100% mechanical. It's just
So it's not magic or anything.
just got a keyhole. It's just.
Can I? Yeah.
Does anyone got a key? Come on.
I do.
You
in fact
got a key. You got a key. Somebody's got a key.
You, sir, you look like you have a key. Me? Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
I do have a key.
Excellent. Show me your key. I'll be taking that key from you. 1 sec.
Carl,
You see the key?
Does the
Now it's
key
gone.
match the lock?
Do you have the key, correct?
Yep, I got it off the oral.
I got the key. I just took it off you next.
No
No discussion.
Give me that key.
Just 1 sec, sir. Let me go out the back end with this key, and I'll come back right to you. I never come back.
Okay. So, within, as you pull out the lock and you look at it, key seems to resonate as it vibrates in your hand and kind of just by itself just flows into the lock. Fits in place perfectly. As you turn the key, there's a click and a as the lid comes open. Looking inside, you can see there's probably maybe 180 gold pieces, all neatly stacked, and wrapped in cloth is what looks to be a vial of holy water. Underneath all that is a small satchel that's lying flat that has very elegant dwarven designs.
I'm interested in the satchel. I don't know what Carl's doing.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just looking for a pen.
Oh, I was like, is he hunting for notes out of his 1,000
No.
books?
No, pens and things and stuff. Here you go. I can write finally. Yay! All right. So yeah, you pull out this satchel. It looks like it's being used fairly often. Well, looks like it's very well rough and worn. It's fraying at the edges a little bit. Yeah. It's very light. It doesn't seem to be anything in it.
Satchel. Well, can we have a look at it and open it up or anything?
Detect
Sure.
magic.
Make a investigation check.
29.
You did a double roll too.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird.
I did? I can only see one. I did
24 or
I
29?
I did 2 investigation checks, 2 separate ones.
Oh,
Have you? Okay.
29, yeah. You've basically altered your cube based off this design from Word. You've never had one, personally. But you've made one, basically, in your cube.
We know what that is.
It's a bag of holding.
Does the individual who found this box get this item?
Well, I don't know what happens if 2 bags of holding come into contact, right? Carl?
You know
Okay,
what
black
happens.
hole? Is it a
You
black
do
hole?
know.
I'm just gonna
You know what happens.
keep it away from my cube.
That's like 2 super magnets.
It's basically a black hole that sends you to a different dimension.
That's shit. Maybe we shouldn't hold on to it. Fuck.
It's only if you put one inside the other, basically.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you're putting like one extra dimensional space inside another extra dimensional space, and it just sort of implodes.
Am I allowed to take that item from you?
I do not want it.
Destiny?
You can have that, but just don't put.
Okay.
Don't ever put the cube in it. or put it in the cube.
Okay. That's so. The way you said that, it's like it's going to happen. Like it's going to be an event
I'm
where.
just like,
Just so you know, that also that includes you yourself can't jump into Casimir's cube with it, and vice versa.
Yeah, Belvin, I will rely on you to remind you that
yeah,
because
please,
that's
Belvin.
gonna happen. And the DM's like, wait a minute,
It'll be like,
black hole appears.
No, it'll be like,
And bam!
are you
dead.
sure you want to do this? We're
Are
like,
you
yeah,
sure you
it
want to
doesn't
do
seem like
this?
anything could go wrong with this.
I feel like that
Yeah.
situation would happen when I'm not here.
I'll add
Yeah.
that to my list.
And guess who it would be? It would be by Ikram doing that, I reckon.
Definitely an
Ikram suggesting it.
So if
Yeah.
I put your cube in my bag, the same thing happens.
Yeah.
It's bagception.
Are you guys done with the bag?
Yeah,
You
we're done with
good?
the bag.
You good? You good? You got what you needed? Did you grab everything else? Can I have the box?
Can we?
You can have. No, is it the box or the lock that was strong?
Ah, the box.
Box.
The box. Oh, yeah, you can have the box,
the
mate.
key's probably made out of the same stuff, right? Because it resonated with it.
Yeah, I just want the whole thing.
Here you go, mate.
I just want that material.
Yeah.
Um,
I can hold onto it for you in my cube, and
I can
give it
hold
to
on
you
to your
later.
cube.
Mate, you had to stay 10 feet away.
well,
from me
yeah,
at
just
all
one of
times.
you guys could hold on to it for us. Can
Yeah,
you guys
mate.
see that?
What are we looking at?
Yeah, your paintball wound.
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah,
another
it's really yellow.
one. I got one as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look that yellow.
Yeah, because the webcams are kind of shitty quality
Yeah.
compared to our
You can't
eyes.
see it. The shoulder one was the worst one.
I got heaps on my legs.
My very first hit is the worst one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, cool. So if you guys are done with that, I will take the box. Well, if Casimir can hold on to the box for us.
I'll put the box in my cube.
Thank you. I want to ask Sandstorm a question.
Hmm.
I would like to see if he knows what this means. Running a finger down the nose and touching the face. I'm trying to do what the dwarves did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
Make me-
exactly what you're saying now.
Trying to replicate what they did because I saw them do that. I saw them do these.
So, Belvin, make me a intelligence check. Sandstorm,
Replicate it.
Make me into that check.
Shit. You're all on both of us.
Damn it.
11.
Ah,
I made up for it, maybe.
Counterbalanced. Hopefully.
Carrying his brother.
Yeah. I think you meant this. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying.
right. So as that happens, he shows you the signs, and it's basically saying, "Let's lead him to it." And then the other sign is, "And let them get themselves killed."
Oh, good work, Belvin. Belvin, why are you saying that? How do you know this?
The two dwarves locked up did those symbols well. When I asked how they would benefit us.
They were pretty much had a trap for us.
Just by the way, like we're away from the cage speaking.
Yeah,
as a group.
we're whispering. Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
like right in front of
No,
it
it's not-
going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that means
Yeah.
they kill us.
It doesn't
Oh,
really
they're
matter.
in a cage anyway.
They're in a cage. Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
No, but
matter.
it's
Like
like-
they're locked up.
Do we plan
But we
to
want
just
to be
like
secret.
leave them there?
Nah.
Yeah.
We kill them.
No, we just leave them there.
Take
They
their
would
loot.
want to. They would try to trick you. We can't let them get it. If they ever get out, they're gonna get us.
So we're all talking a group, right? But
Yeah.
Well, I'll make up to the leader,
they
Belvin.
did say
So
they did say they'd lead us somewhere. It sounded important.
So you reckon we should let them lead us there and then get them then?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Well,
we've told
if we know,
Casimir what's
if we
going
know-
to.
But the only
Backstab
problem is we don't-
backstabbers.
I'm good at backstabbing.
but we still would have to trust them to lead us somewhere. So do we want to take that risk?
Maybe you can. Now we know we can really keep watch.
Hmm.
How about like after this fight, do you guys think maybe if we can secure this area that here, maybe take a short rest, rest ourselves because we're all looking pretty
Oh,
banged
yeah.
up from that.
I
So
do need to take a
That's
rest.
a good idea.
so is everybody in agreement with that one?
Yeah. I need to heal up.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Right.
So
Does
I
anyone?
suggest-
No one has to keep watch on the guys. They're in the cage, right?
They are in a cage, yes.
so
Okay.
I suggest a short rest.
All right. So
Cool, let's do it.
there's already bedrolls set up in the area. There's, as you guys look, take a seat, look through the.
I understand how much though. For a short rest, you don't actually sleep, do you?
No,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
it's
So,
How many
only
hit
just
dice
an hour
do
of
you
light
get?
activities, eating, reading.
so we can still pay attention, but we're just like sitting down, having a breather.
It's not. Yeah, you're not sleeping. You're like resting your body. Sort of
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
sitting
you're,
down.
you're literally just kicking back and relaxing,
Oh,
Yeah.
gathering. Oh man!
I have to use all my dice.
Oh shit!
You can use all your dice, can't you, in one go?
You can.
You
but
have
get half
you have
back on a long
68.
rest.
Yeah, okay. This is like sucks. Oh, fuck you. I'm still not full HP. I'll do one more roll.
All right.
Hey.
I hate you guys.
I'm back to full.
Oh, Robbie rolled 3 in a row. Oh my god.
Oh, that is horrible.
I give up. I'm not going to use all of them.
Oh,
Wait,
That'd
how
be
many do I
nice.
use this
Sort of
thing?
I get half my wizard
One,
level
two,
back in spells.
yes.
How many hit dice do you have? 5?
Yeah, you'd have 5 because
I get-
I have 1 now.
I get my channel divinity back.
Yeah. So what else do I get back? Nothing.
I get
got all my
my
skills, didn't I?
human determination back. Yes.
Nice. How much health are you missing, Robbie?
I'm missing. Did I do it last hill? No, I didn't.
Robbie.
I got. Oh wait, did I do? I don't remember now. Fuck. That's 17.
I only had to use 2. Got 3
5,
left, mate.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I only used 2 as well.
Nice work, Belvin.
Yeah, I only healed 11 after 4 rolls.
wow.
That's really bad.
You're on 3 like ones.
Yeah.
Like
So I need 4 more HP. I'm not going to use my last dice. I do have 2 D10 healing die I can use any time, at least in battle.
True. I got 3 of them. Holy shit.
And
they're a
I have
free
one.
action,
I
I
have
think,
one
aren't
advantage, and
Hey,
I
Kyle,
have one nat 20 as well. Still,
the
nice.
Mhm.
the healing dice from donations, they're a free action, right? So you can only use 1 a turn.
So if you want to spend healing dice now, you can.
1 full.
damn it.
Nah, I'd rather do it.
When you actually need it.
Yeah.
Man, I was hoping my lay on hands
Oh,
gets reset with short rest, but it doesn't.
another question, Kyle.
Co-
If you're unconscious, can you use the healing dice?
No.
That's fair. That'd be pretty bullshit.
And how's it work with spell slots with short rest?
You do not get spell slots
don't.
back on a short rest unless you're
Okay.
a warlock.
Wizard has a feature
Okay.
as well, where you get some sort
Wizard with the feet.
on a short rest.
Alright,
Not
cool,
all, just
cool.
some.
Just some. Alright, cool. That's well, I mean, I think that's everybody's short rest, wouldn't it be?
Yep.
Alright, let's decide we will release these dwarves and get them to show us where to go. But be mindful that they are trying to lead us into
A trap.
a trap of some sort.
Uncanny dodge there, and that was it.
Okay, cool.
And sneak attack, I believe. All right, so Ikram basically spends his time getting up where he is. Got his bow with him, and he's just on watch, watching all the corridors from his point of view. Throughout the hours it passes, you don't hear anything echoing beyond the cave, besides your own breaths and your own actions that you partake in. As you bandage up a few open wounds, have a little bite to eat, and then prepare for the next part of the next part as you adventure into the cavern. You guys pack up what you have and then head on to the next course. What are you going to do?
I'm going to. Oh yeah, we're going to. We haven't decided on our plan. Are we going to Casimir's plan with the dwarves?
In like retrospect, would I have been able to have my familiar scouting out a bit for us?
Going to say you should have probably
Yeah.
mentioned that before.
I only thought of it just then.
Yeah. You bastards trying to cheat. So are we? Belvin,
yeah,
what's your input?
I know I don't trust the dwarves, but I
Yeah.
feel like
But we know
it's
not
gonna
to trust them.
At least
Yeah,
we know not
exactly.
to trust them. So
But they can lead
But
the way,
is-
hopefully.
yeah.
we can probably keep rolling. I keep sort of deciding if they're gonna like go on us. Because we didn't know before, we wouldn't have been paying attention. So now
They
we can
would.
pay
They wouldn't.
attention.
They won't go. They won't actually go us. They'll
They'll just let us into a trap or something.
lead us into
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
So if we just
Yeah.
have them lead,
If they ever go, oh, go that way,
pretty
and
much,
we
yeah,
go
it's
the
like,
other way,
you guys lead.
that's
and
when we know.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's just act normal.
Cool.
If they actually do lead us in the right direction, at least it'll be quicker than us kind of.
Yeah.
Stumbling
Yeah.
through.
So
And then the bit where they will know, because we'll know when they're trying to lead us to a trap. Surely. We'll use our common
Hopefully.
sense.
we'll just have to
This cliff here. Now this is your
be
next
quite
destination.
perceptive.
Yeah, you have to jump off this cliff to get to the next room.
All right.
Let's do it. Belvin was talking to him already. So
Yeah. All right. Gonna tell him that we have decided to free you from this cell, in the promise that you guys will leave us to the main. Would it be lair?
What was it called? Something. Dragon's Door. They told us that, right?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Drugeddin's Door.
Drageddon. That's it. Drageddon's door.
Drugeddin is also named the legendary smith.
Built this
Yeah.
fortress.
So, yeah, in the promise that they'll lead us to Drageddon's door.
I'm not knocking on Drageddon's door.
Insane dwarvish. And then after that, we're free. Deal's completed.
As long as you don't impede us in any way, sure.
Agreed.
All right, Sandstorm, you're up.
Better
Like,
luck
you
with
sneak
this
ahead?
luck.
Oh, you unlock it. We don't have a key. Can we check any bodies for keys?
You are the key.
I have checked
Okay.
bodies for keys.
I'm
This
feeling
is-
a bit down on ability
That's what I've been
after that
doing.
last key.
This isn't an adamantium lock, I'm hoping.
I
No.
know. It isn't? Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
I can
was like,
bash this lock with the adamantium box. Just
bang. How about that? Is that good enough for you? Does this
Oh,
do
I,
it?
I don't know. No, you've seen these locks so many times before. Talent. It's like, okay, these guys have basically these orcs look
Eyes
like
closed.
stolen this lock from the supply depot that you guys were at a couple of days ago.
It's one of the locks you get to practice on for fun.
Yeah, it's one of those. And so with that, you easily just putting one little Alakine, just twist around, click, and you pull the And you just pull off the cage door as you pull it out.
We can probably get rid of initiative, by the way.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I was
That's okay.
too involved in story.
It's been
I just sort of
Decision
let it. I gesture him out of the cage. Go after you. I don't really say anything, but like I give that impression.
gesture, like whoosh.
Or
Kind of my
they
hand. There we go.
They're not armed.
They come out-
I'm assuming.
they're not armed, but
Yeah.
as they come, but then as they do come out, one of them heads over towards this body here and goes to grab the axe. Whereas the other one will head over to one of the other bodies and grab their great axe. So now they're both armed with great axes.
I think
And
we'll
they-
let 'em take that so they can defend themselves if orcs come.
Yeah.
Because they could be.
I'm
useful.
gonna have
They could be.
I'm
Useful.
gonna have my hand rest on my longsword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this whole time we're gonna, Kyle, we're gonna like. I want
Gonna
our
be
characters
prepared.
always be prepared for anything they do.
Yeah.
Always be watching,
Super cautious around these guys.
because now we know that they want to put us in a trap or something.
And after they do that, it's like, now that you guys could defend yourselves, lead on.
So
I saw something.
you did. All right.
Huh?
I'm just changing things. All right. So
I saw something on the screen. I was like, oh.
it's okay. Everything's fine. Trust me.
Mhm.
I'm just changing.
I
the
wasn't
token.
paying attention, luckily, so no spoilers.
Who dat?
These are the new Drill Guard.
Oh, okay.
Drill
Cool.
Guard weapons. Because they're holding
yeah.
great axes.
I saw the top of the
Get it?
axe out of like the
Get it?
darkness here. I was just like, what the fuck is that?
So they both they turn to you both and point up this corridor hall here, and this one will begin walking up slowly, axe at the ready, followed by his friend.
Okay.
Guess we should follow.
Okay. So with this, there's no like torches or anything in here already, is there?
None.
No.
You
okay.
still have dark vision.
I was going to say, when does the dark vision run out then?
Does
it lasted for 8 hours?
Ages. Yeah.
Even after the short rest?
Yeah. So minus, or let's say, 5.5 hours.
All right, so there is plenty of time. That's the one thing I was worried about. I will. Yeah. Okay. I'll follow them up.
Alright, so as you follow him up behind him, the dwarves then turn away, continue going forward, and lead you out into this elongated chamber.
Should we go the same order as before? Like Belvin, Sandstorm, Casimir, Ikram? Right. Move your token, Robbie.
So drunk he doesn't know what's going on. They turn left.
Your other left.
My other left. They turn right and go slowly walking down here. They have, you see, they're basically just in clothes and just very soiled, rotted clothes as they head on down.
I would like to ask him while we're following this. It's like, so how do you know the way to fuck, how is
Drew getting.
Drew Gedding's door?
One looks at you. The one in front of you looks at, turns his head around, and says in Dwarvish, "Scouting party." going to learn his secrets. He went too far up and he's tried to get back into his door. And then captured by orcs from coming too far up. And as this one gets around the corner, you hear him yell in Dwarves. You hear him yell in Dwarves. Son of a dark elf on a stick burning in furic acid. They blocked it off.
Nice lingo there.
The other guy turns back to his friends and says in Dwarvish, "Dumb orcs has closed it up. Must have been scared of the stinking lizards."
What have they closed up?
In Dwarvish, he points over to the crates and says, "Through there, portcullis leads down to an area, the Glitterhame. Through there is Drugeddon's true hold."
Whereabouts is he pointing? Up this way.
Yep.
Over in over there.
What are you saying, that you wouldn't be able to clear this pile?
They kind of just grumble to each other, like not wanting to do that. Just be like, "Oh, it's a lot of effort."
Well, technically, until you lead us right to Drugeddon's door, I mean, we don't have a deal.
They look at you and scoff, just shake their head and drop their axes, and begin working together to grab the crates off and move them to one side, one by one by one by one by one. The process takes about half an hour before they're able to move enough to the side, being dwarves and the size they are, that you guys could slide in and around the side around here.
Sorry, I just love it that none of us helped.
Because we
That's
know
alright.
they're
Well,
backstabbers.
That's what we got him out. We're just always sitting in the background. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you
during
waste
this
your
half
energy.
an hour, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up? What are the other guys doing?
I'm knocking things off tables.
We can look around. Fuck's sake.
But yeah, you notice as Sandstorm's waiting, he's
My
very
tail's just
impatient.
like walking past. Hey, no tail.
He's being very impatient, looking around for some more stuff. And as he's going through the plunder from previous, what looks to be previous orcish raids, there is multiple food stuff, barrels of ale, blanket, tools, and timber, pitch, nails, wools, and other similar goods. But as he's going through, there's a few tankards sitting on the side, and his tail just poof knocks him off. He looks over. There's a minute cask of what looks to be ale, just sitting there perfectly, sitting in between the wedge of two crates, and just with one paw just pushes forward, and you all hear as this wooden crate smashes over onto the floor, and ale just spills out. And he kind of just shrugs.
I'm just like, wasn't me.
But by that time, the dwarves have cleared a space and have moved on through.
All right, let's keep making our way. Make sure we don't lose sight of the little bastards.
Murder midgets.
Throughout all this, can I be watching their thieves cut if they're doing any thieves can't ability? Just to double check they're not communicating to each other like, oh yeah, just down here, but kill them all. Fuck them.
Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah, you notice they're being fairly true to their word.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, as you get over, you see this iron gate. You see the passage leading beyond to the area beyond, where it looks to be a few skeletal bodies throughout the other side, very old and worn with the passage of time. It's blocked by a 10-foot wide and a tightly yeah. So you can see this iron gates stuff that's basically just been pulled down from above, and around on the bottom of it, it's been stuffed with what looks to be wolves and furs. You can see around it that on one side there is a padlock, and the gates, the iron gates lock looks like it's rusted shut. Sorry, it was a gate, not a portcullis. My bad.
My hopes and dreams.
No.
I'm a bit worried about all the skeletons on the ground. I don't know about you
Well, we can always
guys.
just send the dwarves through. maybe.
Yes. Well, you're the only one that can communicate with them.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask Belvin? Do they know why there's a bunch of skeletons here?
Well, I'll ask him just that. So what's with the skeletons inside?
One just looks at you and shrugs and just goes, "Dwarves that used to live here. Orcs. They were here when we walked through."
So you've been through these gates?
We
Or
came
this
up
is
the
where
stairs.
you go.
Yes, this is where we got caught. Came up the stairs and they just happened to be stacking crates. And then they took our weapons, our armor. Before we could get back down.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get through this gate.
All right.
So I'm guessing it's one of those gates where it's like a bunch of poles upwards, right?
Yeah, they're all poles facing upward. It looks like there's a hinge on the northern side of it. There's a latch and iron lock that looks completely rusted on the southern side.
So it's just locked, like with a padlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandstorm.
I just nod. It's at that point where like we all know, and I just walk up and I do what I do best. Find my sheet to click it. Found it.
Nice.
All right, thief tools. You get in. It's very well rusted. You can feel your tools scratch against the rust and scraping. It's a little. You find it at first to get it in the very right places. A little difficult at first, but then there's just that small twist, and the padlock drops, and the gate just swings open. As you can then, as the dwarfs then walk on through behind you.
We'll just follow through then.
Is there a little room up here?
Two of the
Oh my god. Casimir's
Sorry.
like stuck.
Yeah, I got stuck there too.
So as you get, yeah, dramatic lighting. So as the gate closes behind you, the two dwarfs stand at the top of the stairs. As you come into this room, the ceiling soars about 30 feet high overhead in the center of this impressive chamber. You see that the walls are carved with images of dwarves at their forges. Two large stone doors exit to the north and to the south, and several old skeletons still lie scattered around this northern section. As you can see, as you just came through, the gate of wrought iron stands to your west of the wall, and in the center of the floor, a natural rift descends sharply dozens of stone steps leading down into darkness.
So is down here the path to Drugeddon's door?
They both nod.
Do we know what exactly is up in these doors in the north?
They shake their head and no. Caught too quickly.
I'd like to make
I don't want to get cut off from behind.
sure. I want to make sure of each door that we come across. Sandstorm, are you able to check this door?
Does this one look locked?
I forgot to do the dramatic lighting effect for that area, but yeah, the door is there. Sorry. Okay. So, as you go to the north door, Sandstorm, as you approach it, you can see that the northern door is carved with an image of a glowering dwarf's face. You can see hinges are visible on either side of the door. Oh, let me see this bit. You see this impressive stonework door is about 10 feet tall. On either side of the door are small 8 small spouts that are carefully worked into the stonework, about 10 feet above the door. You can see that rusted axe heads lay around the lie near the bodies as well as you head on over towards it.
Is so you said there's any handles or keyholes?
Yeah, you look at the door. It does have the big kind of big curved handle sticking out of it. Which looks to be a pull off on the dwarf's mustache.
Okay. Could I ask Belwyn if these dwarves know how to open this door?
Sure, you can ask him.
Hey, Belwyn, mate, can you ask these people they know how to open the door?
There seems to be well, my companion over there seems to be quite confused at this door. Seems to be a dwarven mechanism. Do you guys know what that would be?
One looks at you very irritated and just goes, "Pull the fungus out of your ears, human. We told you. We got up here. We were ambushed. We got sent to our cages. 3 of them were killed. We know none of your door, or the door down there."
Well, what did you expect to do yourselves when you found this door?
Well, we didn't expect to see a band of orcs when we got up the stairs.
Still didn't answer my question. Fine.
We're expecting to find at least some of his tools, or at least one of his weapons.
Well, you guys can stay there. I'm going to inspect this door. Ikram, you keep an eye on these guys. Casimir, you too. I want to walk over to the door.
I back off a bit and go, "Good luck, mate." I didn't want to like open it. Eh? I was like, "Oh,
touch the stash."
I just want to inspect it. That's all I want to do.
With your hands?
Okay.
Yes.
Make me a perception check. Okay, as you go over to it, the mechanism for the handle, very intricately made. The what looks to be vents around the corner of around the top of the door and around the sides, go around both, go and wrap around both. See very intricate dwarven design within this stonework / metal door. You feel it's very thick, mass hinges on one side. But yeah, other than that, you noticed a very sturdy door, like a strong room.
You got to have a go at it, brother, mate. You're strong.
You do see on two of the skeletons a severe scorching burn.
Yeah.
Shit.
I-
That's why I hesitated.
No, I suggested when you said venting, that's when I was a bit like vents on it. That's where I was just a bit.
What about if we suggest the dwarves to open it for us, and we back off?
No, I think
Are they what kind of creature? Are they orcs on the ground?
Can we tap on the
do it.
bones?
Do an investigation check. Casimir, you can deduct. Sansom, you have no clue. They're bones.
Bad night, guys.
Casimir, you can pretty much sum up that the southernmost bones are definitely dwarven in size. However, the northernmost bones look to be a variety between creatures. Maybe you think one might be a human, or maybe an elf, depending on, or possibly a half elf. You're not 100%.
Shit.
The other looks to be an orc. You can see it's got this big lower canine sticking up in its jaw, and its muscle density, its bone density looks much higher.
Must be something valuable in there.
Can I go up a bit closer and cast detect magic?
Sure. You detect no magic.
Okay. Nothing within 30 feet is magical.
Maybe it's a one-off trap.
just mechanism. I reckon.
There's like multiple different skeletons.
Yeah, but maybe that was
I think
one
we should
time.
leave it. This seems real risky.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
What about if we get back off and then you do like a...
I could
Can
try.
you do illusion?
I could try and mage hand it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's the distance. Perfect distance. If we sit like the top of the stairs, stay real low.
Yeah, let's do that.
I can mage hand it from 30 feet away. Try and open it.
Belvin, get over here.
How much
Okay.
can a mage
I'm-
hand?
I'm gonna go down the stairs a bit further, actually.
10 pounds, I believe.
10 pounds. What's that in kilos?
Like 4? Just over 4?
Oh shit, you're not probably strong enough.
Okay. Alright. Make me an Arcana check.
29. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
wow.
Alright, so with that, as you conjure up Mage Hand and send it flying, this spectral red hand floats on over to it, grasps the mustache handle, pulls it down, and then pulls out. And as soon as the door moves an inch, there is, from the vents around the door,
Oh, that's cool.
falling down from around the
Oh my
sides
god.
and up on top, there is this spray of greenish flame that falls down and burns from the side,
Green flame.
destroying the hand. Green flame!
Oh wow. That was cool.
Explosion.
Luckily
And
we weren't
after-
there, guys.
After a minute of burning, they stop. You see the area around it is heavily scorched. As the alchemist flame, what you can pretty much deduce it as, continues to burn for another minute and then puts out.
But is the door open?
No. It
Oh,
was. The handle was turned and pulled.
Is it just a trap? Like
Make a
nothing
perception
else?
check.
I'll do one
Perception.
too.
Can I go up and investigate it? I want to
Yes.
see if I can deduce anything
Make a.
from the mechanism.
Okay, so Sandstorm, you realize that the door is just the smallest bit open. Casimir, as you go in and
Let's
investigate,
do it 20 more times.
you can see that from what looks to be the parts of the door, that the examining doors, that you identified that there is a counterweight mechanism within the door that activates the trap. You pretty much deduce that once the door is pulled and opened, the trap sets off, spraying what looks to be alchemist's flame.
But is there a way to open the door without setting the trap off? Could I freeze the mechanism? The trap mechanism?
You know for a fact that against this kind of construction, it might not be viable.
Mhm.
Though you guess that maybe throwing some thieves' tools in it could screw it up, but majorly.
As in, like, break the trap mechanism?
Yep.
Or break the actual door so it won't open?
Yeah, breaking the trap.
Sandstorm, you might be able to disable the trap. So we can open. So the door is a little bit open.
Yeah, it's a little bit open. It's already pulled. You can see the smallest little
Could I?
space between it. That's open.
So could that be because Mage Hand only can put a small amount of force?
Yeah. Well,
It's
it
just
pulls
a
a small
heavy
amount of
door.
force, and
It's a
then
heavy door.
very heavy door.
Where's Sandstorm when you need him?
So the trap is only activated when the door is moved,
Yes, from the sounds of it.
or when the handle has been pulled, turned.
Pretty much when the handle's torn, turn and the door is pulled. Oh, also, you with your investigation check, you figure with a durable material, you could be able to block up the little vents.
Is it
To
a
stop.
perfect size for a lockbox?
Well, no, they each probably about
Ah,
like,
I
okay.
was gonna say no. The
they're
vents are very small.
very
I
small
was
little
gonna say.
spouts.
Using my lockbox.
I was gonna say. A durable material. We haven't got. Well, I haven't got anything like that would work probably. I don't think.
Oh, that was an accident.
One of the dwarves just exploded.
Oh no, green
Spontaneous
flame!
combustion.
This is about our halfway mark then. I'm just going to say thank you everyone for watching. Sandstorm will be back in just a jiffy. And also shout out to Shuggy Pixels for the massive donation tonight. It was wonderful of you.
Yeah, what a
Amazing.
good bloke.
Fucking amazing.
Lady. Oh. They are fantastic, to be honest. That is so kind of them.
Batman and or woman.
Or person. That guy, gal, or non-binary pal. Who knows? But yeah, if you feel like you want to, just scroll on down into the doobly-doob, and if you feel like supporting people suffering from cancer and trying to assist families in what they're going through to get through. And assist them. It'll be more than welcomed. I just ruined my spiel. Yeah, we try our best, and that's all we can ever do. Yeah, so as we dive on back in, Sandstorm, you have been requested by your brother to go use your thieves' tools to screw with the door to try to break the lock mechanism or the trap mechanisms.
So Sandy Pants.
Yeah, mate.
I think you should be able to disable the trap mechanism with your thieves' tools, so we can safely open the door.
I'll have a go, mate. See how I'm going in.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay, mate. Where's the trap?
In the door.
The door. We're still doing door trap.
Yep.
Still doing door traps.
Okay,
We're
mate.
gonna beat this
Here we
door.
go. I'll beat this door, mate. Here we go. If I
Alright,
roll good,
so
it's gonna be
make
this roll.
Make a thieves' tool check, man.
What's wrong with that?
Oh. No, it didn't work for the other lockbox. So now I'm like
Alright.
nervous.
Nah, the lockbox was special.
All right, so as you put your tools in real close around the door, you find the little counterweight wire that's latched onto a little, latched down around a little hook. You can just barely see it. With your thieves' tools, you manage to pry that off. Then you hear a plink and then a poof from within the heavy stonework door. You wait for a second. You wait for another second.
No one's dying.
Nothing's happened.
Well, I haven't died yet.
Belvin, I think he did it.
That kind of echoed through the chamber as well.
I go up and I pat him on the back. Good work. And then I'm going to try to open the door.
All right, so as you grab the handle, then pull out, and you open it up. You see that inside the small room, behind the door, reveals within this side over here the full extent of the door's trap counterweight mechanisms, as well as a system of pipes that connect the spouts to two massive 20-gallon copper drums. Each pump out. Each drum has eight spouts or tubes coming out of it, pumping a green liquid back towards the spouts.
Right.
Can we tell what they do?
Make green flame.
Barrels of green flame.
And that is all that's in here?
That is all that's in there.
Ah,
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
it felt like there was so much effort involved. There had to be something.
Well, there is something technically.
Can we fucking pocket that green flame?
So it literally just feeds its own trap mechanism, and that's it.
It's just a trap. Yeah, just a trap.
How heavy are the barrels?
However heavy 20 gallons is. With copper drums.
Let's see.
So like you know, the big 20-gallon drums of oil and shit. Things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So
It's a good question, actually.
So 40 gallons. 150 kilos.
How much can a bag of holding hold?
500 pounds. So what's that? It's like
I'm-
it's like 230 kilos.
My thought process on this is it can be used as a trap. For our own trap. I mean, we could
I
set
was like,
those...
is it trap? No way.
No, we could set them up into a choke point if we're like getting away or something like that.
Yeah.
Have like maybe if they're chasing us, blast them up with a ranged attack, maybe like firebolt.
Yeah.
We could play the old Donkey Kong and roll barrels at them.
I'll do it. Can I? Like, how does this work? Like visually, like how does a barrel go into a little satchel visually?
So on top,
How do we do this?
so it's basically you.
Does it stretch over it?
Oh, you don't stretch it out, but you open it and you put it towards it. Maybe, and you got to think. You have some item and you got to put some of that item towards it, and then it'll go sink in within. And then when you want to try get it out, you put your hand in, think of what it is, and then pull it out.
Do I have to be strong? Like,
Well, you have to be able to pick up 150, 250 kilos, don't you?
I'll have to go. Can everyone
Isn't that
help me?
150 kilos for both of them?
Yeah, yeah. it
So that'd
is.
be they're 75
each.
kilos each. I mean,
Yeah.
would I be able to put my hand in it, think of it, and pull it out of his own satchel?
Yes.
Maybe two
Okay.
hands.
No way.
It would be pretty
Like
awkward.
it'll be a good lift.
2 hands for 75 kilos.
Dude, you only weigh 120 kilos.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
but he
I could
One
lift,
hand.
mate. I
Yeah,
fucking lift.
He's juiced.
Well, can you chuck him in there? I'll hold the bag for you. You put him in there for me. But...
They-
No, I
they
mean,
have
you
the,
could
like,
do it when
clothes,
they're on the
right?
ground.
They have a lid, right? It's not just
But
like.
there's-
Well, once it's in there, it's not like if you're running around, everything like vibrates around inside, do they?
Or
Like,
does
what
it?
happens in there?
Or does it?
Is there like
No.
law on like how the inside of
It's
the
like a-
bag works?
It's an extra dimensional space
Yeah.
that will just stores it within.
It just
the confines
exists
that allow
there
it.
until it's been.
So if I put
pulled
like
out.
a nice cake in there, and no matter what happens on the outside, when you pull it out, it'd be still a nice cake.
Or does
Like
does
the
time
keg will still go off eventually. Time still exists within it.
Yeah, but it doesn't get squashed and
It won't get squashed.
mushed around.
No.
And shit. Okay.
But Casimir has a good point. Was it lids or was it just like the pipe coming out of it?
So there's a mechanism on top that looks like sort of a pump. There's a little counterbalance on each side that goes like this, and little squishy bits. And those squishy bits are going up and down, continuously pumping this green liquid through through one of the through all 8 of the tubes sticking out of both the barrels, going towards the door overhead.
Okay. All right. I think we don't grab them now, but we keep it in mind for later.
So you
And
don't
then-
take him?
No, not now. I don't think.
Why
so.
not? It doesn't really change.
Yeah, but
Like,
I
when
mean,
I'm
how?
holding the bag? I'm not holding that weight, am I?
No, but I mean, if you put it over the barrel and the mechanism's still attached to it, though, I mean,
Oh yeah.
so what's actually underneath
I
the
could try
mechanism?
to
If you
detach.
take that mechanism off and there's just an open hole.
Like a hole. So just go.
Oh shit.
Alright, maybe you should not take it.
That's what I mean. We'll leave it for now, but
Well,
just remember
even
it's there.
if you just like put the pipe and then just let it go in there, just liquid. Like, how's that work?
Into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
It'll
Like,
probably destroy the bag of holding.
there's like, what do? You think of, I want to grab liquid. It's like, I don't.
I want to grab the liquid fire. Now your hand's on fire. It's like,
Yeah.
flame.
Oh
Ah,
boy, I don't know what I expected.
All right.
Look, you
I'm
can
just gonna
certainly
walk
try.
out and tell the dwarf guys to go on down the stairs.
Get
They
it.
Keep
just-
on going.
They kind of grumble and say, oh, it's
All
about
that
time.
effort for nothing.
That was a
Hey,
solid,
at
like,
least we
half an
know.
hour.
To be honest, imagine if there was some sick loot in there
I
and
know,
we
it
just
was
didn't
too-
check
it's
it.
one of those things that's like you have to check.
You have to check.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, by the way, in just saying that, you guys had the entire rest of the complex.
We can always come back.
What do
Sure.
you mean?
Oh, fuck, we're practically nearing the end.
We didn't search the rest of like
Oh.
the upper levels.
Oh,
But this guy said
well,
well,
they kind of led us this way.
these guys said the lower levels are where like the true keep is. So that would be where like the valuables and stuff, like the stuff we're looking for are. Probably like, come on, the boss is always on like the bottom or top level,
Hmm.
and the loot's always behind the boss room. So, come on, guys.
Okay. So, as you come on down, you take the steps down and emerge into a narrow tunnel after about 20 minutes of walking. You guys follow the stairways. It twists and turns a long way downward. The floor has been cut into hundreds of shallow steps, but you see that the wall and ceilings are still natural rock. Once you get down about 60 feet ahead of you, you can see that a rushing stream spills from a narrow crack to the south and crosses the stairway, disappearing into a narrow winding tunnel to the north. You see that as the dwarves get down there in front of you after the last little plateau and the last little bit of steps walking down, you guys see that the rift is only about 3 feet wide. As one dwarf crosses the small stream, another dwarf will stand over here and says, "Don't want to go down there."
So it's a big drop.
Nah, it's just blood-sucking bats.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
down here.
Casimir Casimir can't talk. But yeah,
Yeah.
says don't want to go down there. Blood-sucking bats. And they continue on down.
I thought you said you haven't been down this way before.
No, they go, no. We came up from this way. You're getting
Oh.
doors here.
Up from where?
Up.
I can't talk to
What would? Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
what I'm
say.
wondering.
How did you come up from this direction?
Came up from this direction behind Drugeddin's door through Korundarak. His main hold. And they kind of turn to you and they both stop and say, "We follow the house of Zaron. We're here to find some valuables. Recover, if you will, some artifacts. If you don't mind."
What's the dragon in that's name that we have to find and kill?
Night Scale.
Night Scale.
That was a
And
young black dragon, wasn't it?
yeah, and the dragon's name was
That sent you on this quest? The Rogamantha.
no, the dragon,
Lady.
human dragon,
Resmir.
humanoid dragon. That's it.
Resmir.
Resmir. That's it. Yeah. So we're after Resmir. Okay. Well, we're in search of Resmir and the dragon. I forgot again. Night
Night Scale. Yeah.
Scale. Night Scale.
We're still being
So-
cautious, especially
Alright.
now that we're down underground somewhere.
Okay. So as you come into this, as the dwarves come into this area, you see that on your, directly to your right, there is a steep ledge that drops down, and it continues to drop down from about 20 feet to 15 as it follows the staircase down and around. Let's see. So the descending fissure opens up abruptly to a very high cavern chamber. Its ceiling is at least 40 or more feet above you. The stairway continues to wind down along the ledge that follows the northern wall of the chamber. And as the dwarves get down to the bottom of the staircase, you can all see a fast-moving stream about 5 feet wide runs across the floor of the chamber from the north and disappears under a low stone overhang in the south. Down here. looks like a crawl space, probably about 5 feet. Not even 5 feet, probably about 3 feet tall, and about 5 feet wide, maybe 6. You can see larger passageways exit to the southeast and to the northeast.
So where are these dwarves heading? Which way?
So they very cautiously, one by one, cross the stream. And by the time one of you get towards the stream, this dwarf here will grab Belvin by the hand and say to him, "Be very quiet. Stinking reptilians run this area. Reason why we ran up the stairs."
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they don't. Are you like whispering at us everything they say, Belvin?
Yes, I will turn around and whisper the same thing.
Thank you. Say we know to also be quiet.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
you guys
What are
know,
you guys talking about over there?
And follow
Hey.
behind.
okay, so
Can we follow across? Or do we have to make a check?
yeah, no, you don't have to make a check. As you follow across, the dwarves lead you into a vast open chamber as you guys come on through.
Whoa,
Sorry, that was me.
that's all right.
Mind of its own. It's funny where I am right now. I cannot see anything. Boom, everything's see.
All right, so as you guys come in,
Oh, look at all the tombs.
so as you gaze into this extremely large cave, hey, Kemen, you want to take a sip? Oh,
The DM has arrived.
yeah, the DM's here. Hey, Richard Missandre. Yes, cat puts its knife feet to the male genitalia, and it's always fun to watch that happen, isn't it?
Yep.
All right.
Just
I think
just by the way, I've still got detect magic running since the door. It lasts for 10 minutes.
well, it took you guys 20 minutes to get down here.
Okay. Then I do not have detect magic running.
So you have 5 hours left of dark vision. There, Sandstorm. I mean, Belvin.
Have how long?
5 hours.
Running out of time.
So, as you guys enter, you gaze into an extremely large cave, faintly lit by natural phosphorence. Its ceiling rises about 50 feet high in places. And you see crystals glimmer softly in the eerie light. Weird, beautiful flows and structures of delicate stone grace this chamber. You see the western portion of this cave is separated from the rest by a steep bluff. The ceiling here is half the height of the rest of the chamber. A couple dozen large stone sculptures lie in the cavern, each carved with intricate reliefs and designs marked with dwarvish runes. You see throughout some of these tombs, carved into each of them you see the 23 speculars stand here. You see the lids are carved the likeness of the grim dwarves in armor. Dwarvish runes on the front of each tomb to represent the name of the occupant or the intended occupants. You see that 3 of the stone coffins have additional runes carved into them. Belvin, as you gaze upon one of them, the one to your right, you can see, in addition to the runes of that record the occupant's date of death and the great deeds of that the dwarf performed in life, also carved into this coffin is a warning that awaits any who dare to defile the honourable dead. You also see the name of this one here that you look at is Borgol the Old, and the warning reads: "Dishonor not the lives of great warriors and smiths, for they forge in the afterlife now. Beware, a curse shall fall upon all those who do."
Well, I don't doubt that.
Hmm.
Casimir wants to recast Detect Magic because this area clearly is a lot more important than everything we've passed so far.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'd also like to tell everybody about the warnings that these tombs seem to have on them.
Okay.
Okay. As the dwarves also at that point, while you guys take in the surroundings, they begin to walk forward across the way.
Do I detect any magic?
Oh, as your detect magic goes off, unfortunately, no. Like the only real thing you can detect that's vaguely enchantment esque is from the natural phosphorus light coming from the walls. It feels like a natural magical essence,
Okay.
like enchantment coming from for light.
Okay. So it doesn't seem to actually be any curses, because that would be
You can't
magical.
detect. Indeed, but you can't detect anything.
I still don't want to risk it.
All right.
I guess we'll keep following the murder midgets.
All right. So as you guys continue on, slowly going down, as you get to down here, Casimir, you can hear the sound of rushing water coming behind these massive stones on the other side. The dwarfs then, going between 2 of the crypts, seem to walk down a naturally carved staircase into what seems to be a great cavern that glimmers with faint phosphorus as well. You can see that bright flecks of and glimmering stone formations are visible within the distance. Patches of strange fungi dot the floor, including capped stalks standing as tall as a human would, and glowing puffballs almost a yard wide that float through the air. You see the higher ledge that rises 15 or 20 feet above the floor on the north, south, and west walls. As you guys approach on down, Belvin, 2 with your newfound dark vision, you find yourself looking down to the south, another natural staircase that seems to be leading down to where you can hear flowing, rushing water. Are you guys being stealthy at all? Because the dwarves are definitely
Yes.
not.
They're
Ah.
not.
They're just
Well-
stomping through.
I'm naturally always stealthy, so I'm always just
Can we
pitter
tell?
patter.
So is this just basically like a big open area?
Yeah, big open
Didn't-
area with
Didn't they tell us to be quiet?
Yeah.
going through here. They're not.
I think we should be quiet. So at least if there's something, it'll
What-
go for them. Hopefully.
Yeah, I reckon we'll be quiet. Let them have a bit of a gap between Belvin and them, I reckon. Use them as the sacrificial lambs.
All right. So make a stealth check, you guys. You go on through because they have approached on through from you guys. Yeah. All right. Oh, Belvin, you're it. Yep.
Oh,
Good.
Yep. Luckily, Belvin's at the front.
Good old Belvin.
We can rely on
That's
him
what I
to
mean,
be
that's-
unreliable at stealth.
Yeah.
Well, there's no pass without trace on me, so I
No.
don't know what you
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
We forgot.
That's exactly what I expected, to be honest.
Hey, one of them was a good roll.
Who's gonna roll stealth as well? Oh, ow.
Yeah, that's about what I expect
Mm.
from Ikram as well. He's got no excuse.
Yeah, Ikram's got nothing as well. He's very interested in the human tall stalk mushrooms. Things like these. And he basically just says out loud, these will be fantastic in a potion or something. You could definitely do something for this, guys. And I guess one of you just turn back and chastise him, just go, shh.
You stay
You
at the
guys
back.
move on up. All right, and as they move up their speed, do you guys directly follow through this kind of stonework, beaten down path already?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so. I think we should, if they're planning to like get us into a trap or something, we should directly follow like their path.
Yeah.
Okay.
And within this, I want to be always using my cat senses and my thieves
Perception.
can't, just to make sure.
They're
I'm
not
ready.
being sus.
Yeah, I'm only ready.
All right. So,
Always. I'm the watcher now, so
the watch.
I'll be watching them.
Okay, so as they're moving through, I want you to make a stealth check again, Belvin.
Stealth check again.
Yes, please. Oh, way too many stealths. Oh.
Somehow we're doing worse than last time.
All right, so as you're walking through this area, you realize that your heavy armor, your boots, just crush some slake stone underneath your feet. Yes, please. Your footfalls kind of crush into some soft portions of the rock floor and crunch underneath your own feet. Everyone call out their passive perception.
10.
No, it's not. You gotta ticket and unticket.
Does.
Or unticket and then ticket to refresh it since the update.
Okay. Where's that?
Mine's 11. Just your perception. Like, unticket and then ticket again if you're proficient in it. And it'll update.
14.
Ah, yeah, you're right. How did you know that?
Because I had to do it.
15.
Because it happened for a few
Alright.
things. So I was like, why the hell is it not that number?
Yeah, that's pretty annoying, really.
I'll just
It
tick,
was on-
untick
I actually
everything.
did-
It was on the
I noticed that earlier today, actually, like earlier this session.
Yeah,
I was just
I
like,
never,
I thought my
I never
passive
really used
session
that
was different.
before.
it only happened when they updated it. Just
But
above.
yes, 14.
All right, so 14.
15.
Okay,
11.
so
10.
14,
Nine.
15, and 11. Okay.
What's Ikram's? Ikram's would be really high, I think. 'cause he's got good wisdom.
Ikram's is. Let me just do the thing. Wow.
Over 9,000.
I think Ikram took Observant as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
it'd be
not
really
100. Yeah, he did. So +5. Yep. Can lip read. +5 bonus to perception checks and investigation
high. And his
checks.
would be like 20.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
So- As the dwarves move up, but since he's at the back, Casimir, you hear him go, "Shh, drop!" And at that time,
Let me stop. Stop, drop, and don't roll.
coming out from
Robbie.
what?
Oh, Robbie disconnected.
Oh
So
no!
prepare
Alright.
for cameras to mess up.
Our camera's just going to mess up for a bit until our good old.
Oh, he's back.
Was it just me? Was it just me that crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you good?
Literally, it came up on Zoom. Your internet. It says it again. Your internet connection is unstable, though everything else is working but Zoom.
That's very weird.
Because I'm like, everything's fine. Oh, actually, I think everything just crashed at once.
Okay, it's probably your hardware acceleration. This is a big map.
Shit.
All right.
Had to do the quick switcheroo of your cameras.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it gave me like a warning, and then all of a sudden I couldn't say anything until I left. I think it's all back now.
Yeah, it looks like it's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So
So we all stop and drop.
As
What is it thing?
This looks like
As-
a nice fighting area, to be honest.
as Ikram yells out, basically says out to you in a quiet jest, "Quick, get down!"
Oh,
You are not considered surprised, Casimir.
I'm down on the angle.
And so, at that point in time, I'll just change some music.
So
Ah, shit.
these dwarves don't know this is like they didn't lure us into this, did they?
They look. I'll tell you in a second.
They're not being sneaky.
Right.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. All right. So,
Oh, here we go. The music.
as you as you duck to the ground, Casimir,
Yes.
coming out of the stonework
Oh, Jesus.
are two giant worm-like creatures. As you see
Ugh.
the tentacle, the front portions of their bodies split into tentacles with hooks on it, and a massive beak rips out towards you.
Ow.
Sandstorm, as you're being quite stealthy, making your way through, you're not surprised, but this one here latches and attacks towards the dwarf.
According to plan.
Bait successful. Kind of. No,
Whereas
Oh.
another one.
another comes out just beside you,
Oh.
Sandstorm. You just barely miss its stone-like form as it slivers on out and then goes to grapple or goes to bite around Belvin. So let's roll some initiative as these guys are getting their surprise round.
Is it only Belvin that doesn't get a turn?
It will be
No one else is surprised, right?
so the people who are surprised. Sandstorm, but he's hidden. Belvin and the dwarves. Right. So first up is
Oh wow,
Oh, is he surprised?
that's amazing.
Oh,
I
nice.
clicked on my character this time as well. I feel good.
Oh, thank you.
I did
All
not. I feel bad.
Oh no.
It's the first time I've ever done it, by the way. Intentionally, that is. Other times I would have just had it
So-
selected just because.
Belvin, does 19 hit?
No.
Right. So
Oh
you're
my
at the
god,
very
tanky
last second,
bastard.
as these tentacles begin to wrap around you, you pull your sword arm out and draw your sword and bash it away. It kind of slivers backwards from you, and just and will then begin to head back off into the rocky tundra.
Be right back, Will.
And you can hear it slide and squirm around as Sandstorm, it goes out of sight back into the rocky terrain. For the dwarf, you then see the dwarf holding this creature off, its beak trying to bite over the top of it as it's holding up its great axe, trying to push it back. Its tentacles flail out and around, but still just pang. Actually, no, he's not wearing plate armor. I've got to fix up their AC. So yeah, that next hit, you then see as the tentacles wither and wrap around this dwarf, they sink in like hooks and dig through, and then break at his back, and just blood just as he takes some damage. I'm just going to roll that real quick, like. Oh, it's a really shitty roll, but oh. I mean, I guess it's good. Guides and shit. All right. Next up, the one attacking you, Casimir. So this one comes on out. It doesn't have advantage on the roll.
Did they beat our initiative?
Oh, what's your initiative?
15.
You're not surprised. So yeah, now you can go.
Woohoo!
And this one's gonna go.
And Ikram, I think, needs an initiative roll as well. Can you put the list up, please?
Yep. Thank you. I was just focusing on that real quick.
That's good.
Shh. All right.
So he should go before me.
Yeah. All right. So you go first while I do this. Actually.
Okay. Do I know what they are? For starters? Like with Casimir?
Make an intelligence check. Well, have you ever studied underground denizens before? You studied dragons.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah. So no, you have no clue as to what these are.
Someone dropped out? Robbie dropped out?
Robbie.
Oh no.
Well, sorry about the cameras, people.
Yeah, sorry about the cameras, guys. We're just having a bit of technical difficulties on some of our players' end.
Right now I am half Luke and half Brad. Well, maybe like a third of each and a third Robbie.
All right, so let's see if that works. Yeah. All right. So, your move. You okay? Oh, you fixed up cameras still.
No, I'm just looking at my spell list.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this thing's flailing at you at the very brief seconds that are passing as it's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Tentacles wailing, massive beak drooling, his sticky long tongue flailing out. And it looks like it's got suction cups on the inside of the tentacles that flail. This snake-like beast that
Mate.
Yeah.
And my immediate reaction is to Scorching Ray it.
Right, so you see it coming at you. You hold your hand up and conjure these 3 balls of flame. You then. Oh wait, are you doing this at 3rd level, 2nd level?
Just a 2nd level.
Okay.
Kapew! There's a 15 hit.
So. All right. So yeah, that little ball of flame erupts straight in its face, and you hear it squealing pain. As the second one blasts it dead on. Boom.
And the 3rd one will also hit.
And the 3rd one, as you just conjure up the last one, draw it back, and then just jam it into the creature's mouth. The tentacles flail as it erupts.
It's not actually that close to me, is it? It started like over here, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's right that up close to you as it's coming towards you.
But it didn't have its turn yet, did it? Or did it have its turn?
What's your... Actually, no, they're before the initiative counter and you guys.
We didn't get surprised though. Well, 2 of us didn't.
Yeah, but they have
they got a
initiative
17. Right. Okay, well.
So I just let you attack first because I got... Alright, so with that, this
Yeah,
thing's
we'll
going
go.
to... Its tentacles are going to flail out towards you. The sharp prangs on the end of them for a... What's that? 16?
I will shield.
Alright, so as the tentacles, all 4 of them, about to hit into your stomach, you hold your hands out. This shimmering light barrier appears around you, in front of you even. And tentacles are stopped. They kind of spark and ignite as they reel back, and they attempt for another one to throw tentacles out forward towards you. But still, it's just a real futile effort.
I feel like we've gone to underground Japan or something.
The tentacles.
What the hell happened to Robbie?
His internet dropped out. He's restarting his modem.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate you're out of my 10 feet radius.
True.
Yeah, that would have saved me a spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, we're going to start up the initiative order again. All right. And that's the surprise round. Belvin. It's a perfect anime. Where do you think I get my inspiration from? All right, Belvin, you're up first.
You skipped Ikram, by the way.
Ikram is holding a spell.
Okay.
He's not doing claws. He is 100% not doing claws. That was an accident.
Fucking Ikram.
Clawing while not in bear form, he's just like, I'm just gonna come up and attack this while it's trying to attack Casimir.
So as you go belting over, your armor clanks tink, 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 and at the same time, Ikram puts his hand on Casimir's shoulder and says, "In the spirit of the wolf, I bless you.
So
You
Ikram-
and the bark."
Not the bark.
Take it, it has defeated many enemies.
All right,
Defeat
so
no enemies.
Belvin, your move against this creature.
Yes, so I was just gonna make a sword attack to it.
Chop it.
Would I be making an attack from its behind?
Or flanking.
No.
Because it's facing me.
Flanking? Flanking? I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah.
You get an advantage on that.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right. So as you pull your sword, you pull your longsword out and just hack into the side through its thick stone-like hide. Reveals the oozing purple flesh that just spurts out yellow liquid. How do you want to do it?
Okay. So I was not expecting that. So I pretty much just come down, attack it, make a weak point, and then just jam my sword into the weak point.
All right, so you get your sword, you cut that large section open for you, then take your sword and then just jam it up what you assume to be the length of some sort of spine or whatever this creature has. Stick it in there, and as you reach without, the creature kind of spasms, tentacle curl in, and it kind of screams and then drops to the ground. Dead.
Woo.
All right.
And
Yep.
no, I was gonna say, and I'll wish to make my way over to this one and also attack it.
All right. So yeah, you slay that one, and you turn around and see the though the dwarves aren't having too hard of a time, it could go either way very quickly. But you just charge on over there, sort out, and just stab in. Or slash. Or
No,
backhand.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, that digs in real deep. Damn, boy. You're rolling that right. So 1d8 plus strength plus mod plus magic.
+1 sword.
Because I got
Dueling.
dueling.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Yep. So that's cool.
+4.
All right. So yeah, you impale straight into it. As you pull back up, the same yellow blood just kind of splatters off into the air, lands off behind.
What's going on here?
So Sandstorm, as per request from the player, he's still apparently on the phone with the internet service provider. So, like before, he does his little dip, dodge, and slide, and heads to underneath the side of Belvin. Daggers out,
Cleaning up my kills.
and just
secure?
sneaks on in.
It's definitely a kill secure. So now he's rolling
And as-
good when he's not here.
And as he kind of comes around you, just sneaking away, and just looks at you and just goes and just winks, and just comes on up and just takes both his daggers, and at the same time they're doing a no-handed cartwheel, just slashes 1, 2 through this creature's hide as you've stabbed into it, and lands on the other side as the creature drops to the ground. Dead, drops, and it's kind of the tentacles, heavy tentacles, and like the entire weight of the creature kind of fall onto the dwarf, knocking him prone.
So there's one more somewhere.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a level sort of area. There's like piles of
Yeah.
rocks and stuff.
Yeah, so like in these areas here, these more grey areas with everything looking, there are the shit growing out of the ground, fungus, there's different sort of rocks. There's a pillar over here. There's a ledge that goes up about 20 feet down here to the south.
I. So how's that dwarf faring that had the thing on it?
Really good. Like the oh,
What you said is just like
he
really good. He's just been stabbed.
he's really good. Like he's been like his back's a little scratched up from the tentacles, like the preyings on the tentacles. But other than that, he's still looking okay. Like other than like a little scratched.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell them it's like wherever you are taking us, I plan we get to it quickly as possible and get out of this place. Who knows how many of these things are?
They look at you and just go, "Yeah, underground. These god Gricks, horrible creatures. Let's just hope there's not an alpha around."
Oh no.
That's why we had to run off to that door, up to the stairs. A scouting party got killed down here before because of them. Let's run, quick!
Weren't they
Yeah,
running
let's
from
make
the
out.
lizards or something?
Yeah, we'll run from the lizards. Run
Lizards,
from
the
these.
tentacles.
Then the lizards.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna everybody. Just like we're making our way through
Making our way down.
quickly.
Uh,
Gotta walk
One-
fast.
can we look around for the other one? Like, do we see it anywhere?
Make a perception check. It's your turn. Ikram's going to run up
Oh.
to about here. Your turn.
I was back here.
You're looking around in the confusion, the darkness, the natural light. It's really disorientating. It looks like a pub scene. And you're just like, shit, where the hell is this thing? And especially you look back and notice the grey green stone-like skin that in this kind of illumination very well blends in to the environment.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're going to move or you're just going to look?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Move up with the rest of the group. I might even move up on top of the hill a little bit so I can get a bit of a vantage.
Right.
Vantage point.
So it's not. It's like a rough hews, like natural rock sticking out with signs of phosphorus. The dwarves, as they're running through, they say, "Come on, the door's just up here. We're gonna be cornered, but we'll get there." Belvin, your move.
Just gonna make my way. Oop, how far do I have to go? Yep, just make my way after these guys. And I will also do a perception check.
Okay, 19. You see, a sandstorm goes running through. The very slight, sudden movement, just to the south of him, is coming in between a little bit of the high rock, and snaking down is a
Another
grick. That is the same one that tried to attack you, lying in wait as it reaches out with its tentacles to try slash in. And for Sandstorm, let's see his AC.
I think it's 16.
16. Is he within 10 feet? No, he's not. So it's 15.
Ah.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, has he only got shitty armor? Or no armor even?
He's gonna got an AC of 15.
What armor's he got on?
Leather, 12 plus dex.
So it should be 17, right? Maybe that hasn't updated. Because of the
More than
patch.
likely.
Anyway.
We'll just say it's 15 for now. We'll sort that out later. Alright, so yeah. As the Grick sinks its tentacle hooks into Sandstorm's upper thigh, dealing... Oh, shit. You see him, Belvin, as you look at Belvin and Casimir, as you look at this happen, you hear the Rah! As Sandstorm has just cried out in pain at a grievous wound. You can see him bleeding profusely from these sharp hooks embedded into his thigh as he takes...
He can take half damage as well with his reaction.
He can.
But he won't because he's not here.
Because he always forgets to.
But he will because I'm a nice DM. But at the same time, you then see the tentacles reef Sandstorm over towards the creature's beak.
Oh no. Get over here.
Basically, yeah. As Sandstorm goes over, the head twists, the beak opens, and it sinks into Sandstorm's side. Cocked. Ooh, nice. And he squeals it again, Rah! In pain. And it's his turn. And he says, "You want to kill me? Bring it!" And he takes both his daggers and holds him up.
Nice.
And both of them just plunge in towards where the beak is, sinking deep within it. 10 for a total of 18 points of damage. Just annihilating this thing in the head. You see these yellow spurts of blood, fire, and lightning arc out from this creature's head. Okay, so that was that creature, and its held action. It's going to again bite Sandstorm. But Sandstorm is able to duck and weave out of the way and get away from it. His tentacles are then going to flail at him. And still, he's just way too nimble now. He's in fighting form. He kind of drops to one knee, leg goes out to the side, tails up in the air as it just got missed from flailing tentacles swinging around. Ikram's turn as Ikram then moves up. Moves up just to about here on top of the hill and pulls his bow and draws it back, summoning an arrow of light. As he shoots that to the creature's head, there is a boom that echoes off from the creature as it goes tumbling down the rest of the hill to the level floor.
Mama's bow.
And then Sandstorm goes and puts a hand on Sandstorm and says, "Are you okay, friend?" And they have a little, "Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Need healing?" He's like, No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I might in a second. Yeah. Make a perception check, you guys.
Yay!
Yeah, nice.
Casimir. Okay, so Belvin, after seeing that, you rush back over to and seeing that the threat's been annihilated, but you're very suspicious as to whether anything else is going to come at you. Casimir, you, after everything goes dead quiet, you realize a moment passes, followed by another, followed by another, followed by another.
Why aren't we moving?
Because we should be.
I'd definitely be handing Sandstorm a healing potion.
You hand Sandstorm a healing potion.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, so roll 2d4 plus 2 for him.
Woo. Not bad.
What'd you get?
8.
All right. He's quite happy to take it, and he's very, very cool to hear that. As the dwarfs continue on down this trail, they yell out, "Come on, hurry up!" Casimir, as everyone begins moving, you realize everything is nice and quiet. And as you approach over, the Druagar get to about here, or the Grey Dwarfs get to about here, and they kind of stand up against. One stands up against the normal wall, the other stands with his back. Actually, stands facing out to the mounds of stonework, of natural stone and fungi. You guys move up, and I'll get Icky. Right. And then, sorry about this, just 1 second. Sorry, everyone. So as you follow the dwarves, you essentially come to cut into the cavern wall is a small but strong looking door. As one of the dwarfs points to the door, the other one looks out over the stonework looking for danger as you guys approach. You can see on the floor splatters and trails of dry blood. Looks like it's been here for a while. That still sits on the stonework. Just need to get my book. You can see this door as you approach it. You can see at north and south of the door are wall slots, mechanical devices sticking out from the north and south. You see kind of a lever mechanic without the handles to pull down. You see that the mechanism in the north looks like it's facing the up position. The mechanism in the south looks pointed in the down position. As you look at the door on this mass double door of what looks to be the same material as the strongbox.
Adamantine.
You see that on the northern door, there appears to be two little hatches that have swung down out from the door, and are hanging to the sides near the middle of the door. And Belvin, as you come close, you can read the dwarven phrase that is on each of the drop-down plates. It reads, "What can never be observed, but it's." On the bottom, it reads, "Answer this, and you." As the dwarves, as you guys approach, and you see the specimen of what it was. The dwarf leaning against the wall says in Dwarvish, "Old drinker, carrying Dugeddin's key. When we were first attacked by those monsters, we had to run, we got separated. So as we both, as our squad, went up, him and a couple others went south. Well, went out there," pointing out into the dark cavern of this natural rock formation fungi area. The dwarf then says, Dragedon's clan called this the Glimmerhame, shining natural light when their ancestors and relatives would die and finally seek peace. Apparently, this door they built, there's only a one-way pass per key holder. So if you don't have the key, you don't go in, you don't go out.
So you're saying we need to find your squad mate that had the key?
And he points out off into the darkness over the natural rock and frost, natural rock that glows, and the exotic fungi off in the distance. Says, yeah. And then points to a blood trail on the ground. Yeah. As Ikram goes and looks over it, puts his hand to the ground, looks at you and says, footsteps lead off into the mushrooms. They're faint, but we could follow.
So these guys didn't actually come from this door.
Yes, we came through the door.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Sorry. We came through the door. Old Yarok was holding the key.
Because I thought they said this is where the treasure they were looking for was, or something.
I said this is how they get, Dragon's door is the entrance to the hold.
Hmm. Alright, well, I guess we should follow the footsteps.
That's going to be, well, I mean, we can't get through this door otherwise. So
At this point, Samson looks out and goes, Ikram looks out to it, says, it's going to be hard, but we could be able to do it. We're going to have to be careful. And with that as Ikram folds his arms and turns back to the rest of you, Sandstorm Bandit literally licking his paw, and then squats down and begins to lick his leg as he bandages it up, lick his fur clean of blood. Casimir looks out. Hey! Do we have him?
He's back. In black, maybe.
A white dot. Hey, dude.
He lives.
Oh, he's just got
Kind of.
unmute. Oh, yeah.
On his phone.
We're about to wrap it up, man.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
hey,
I'm
Yeah,
here.
so-
Look, I'm here, guys.
Here in my garage.
This is the tour.
Yeah, they're like fucking. Oh, they gave me 15 minutes. Fuck me.
Well, 15
Oh, what
minutes
else?
free.
15 minutes before they disconnect my internet. They've been good.
What else? Well, all right. So, what's just happened is these massive snake-like creatures have come out, attacked the party. The party has slain it. They have come to a adamantine door, double door that has lever-like mechanics on the side. One is in the up position, one's in the down position, but neither of them have handles. The dwarf has explained that they came from through that adamantine door, and it's a one-way pass with whoever has the key. So whoever has the key can go forward and go through. No one else can. So basically, if you don't have the key, you can't open the door. Can't get through. The dwarves had told you that as they were searching, they came under attack and tried to get back through. But as Grix came in attacking, their party was separated. the one who's these two dwarves, these grey dwarves you're with, took flight and sought shelter in the northern area of the cave before coming under attack by the stinking reptiles, they called them. Whereas the holder of the key panicked, and his footsteps, these bloody footsteps, lead south into the natural phosphorus stonework, glimmering crystal clusters. Oh no! Oh, he's still there.
Oh. Right, well.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're going to wrap it up there. So as the party looks out, seeing brief footsteps on the ground, the party takes this moment to figure out what's going to happen next. The door to the hold looks barred. Bloodstains lead off to the south. And everybody's just a little bit unsure. And we'll pick up this mystery next week. Hopefully with a Rob.
Next episode.
Hopefully.
Dragon
On next
Brew
episode.
Z.
On Dragon Brew Z. But yeah, all right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I am Dragons Are Cats. You can catch me here Tuesday nights, and you can also catch me on the Vice on Tor School's channel on what is it? It's
The
5
pressure.
a.m. at 5 a.m. Australian Standard Time. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
God. You won't see me there.
Or yeah, I probably won't see you guys. That's all right. Or I think it's 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah. Thank you, Richard Masende. Thank you to Senol, and big thank you to Shuggy Pixels. You were amazing. Thank you. And they still haven't looked at anything. It's wonderful.
Yay.
They haven't even looked at the
Awesome
bag.
person.
Yeah. You're just so wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm going to talk to you. We're going to have chats.
We need to clip your reaction.
Need like a donator list now.
Mm.
Just because of
Well, we already have the highest bidder.
Yeah.
But all right. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. Dragons Are Cats, and we are out. On that note, keep rolling 20s. See you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.